สวัสดีค่ะ Flip Classroom หรือว่าห้องเรียนกลับด้านเป็นการเรียนการสอนที่พลิกการเรียนการสอนแบบเดิมโดยสิ้นเชิงเลยนะคะจากที่เราคุ้นเคยกันนั่นก็คือว่าเมื่อก่อนเด็กนักเรียนจะต้องไปเรียนหรือว่าฟังคุณครูนะคะในห้องเรียนแล้วก็เอากันบ้านกลับไปทำที่บ้านแต่ว่าห้องเรียนกลับด้านก็คือว่าเด็กนักเรียนนั้นจะต้องฟังบรรยายของคุณครูซึ่งอัดเป็นวิดีโอคลิปเอาไว้แล้วไปฟังเองที่บ้านแล้วค่อยมาทำโจทย์หรือว่ากิจกรรมอย่างอื่นในห้องเรียนแทนการเรียนการสอนแบบนี้นะคะมีหลายประเทศที่เริ่มทำแล้วสิ่งที่เกิดขึ้นก็คือว่าการเรียนการสอนนั้นมีประสิทธิภาพมากยิ่งขึ้นเด็กนักเรียนนั้นเรียนดีขึ้นสนุกกับการเรียนมากขึ้นค่ะมองเรามองโลกได้มีโอกาสพูดคุยกับคุณแอรอนแซมส์นะคะซึ่งเป็นผู้เชี่ยวชาญในการสอนแบบ Flip Classroom ที่สหรัฐอเมริกาแล้วก็เป็นผู้ร่วมเขียนหนังสือ2 เล่มด้วยเกี่ยวกับเรื่องนี้ค่ะไปฟังกันนะคะว่ารูปแบบการเรียนการสอนของ Flip Classroom นั้นเป็นอย่างไรทำไมเด็กถึงเรียนดีขึ้นและถ้าคุณครูสนใจอยากจะสอนแบบนี้บ้างจะต้องเตรียมตัวแล้วก็มีเทคนิคในการสอนอย่างไรค่ะการเรียนการสอนที่เราคุ้นชินคือการที่ครูบรรยายหน้าห้องเรียนให้เด็กนักเรียนจดและกลับไปทำโจทย์ต่างๆเป็นการบ้านมาส่งครูแต่การเรียนการสอนแบบ Flip Classroom ครูจะอัดวิดีโออธิบายบทเรียนให้นักเรียนเปิดดูได้ทางออนไลน์ที่บ้านก่อนจะมาเรียนและเมื่อมาถึงห้องเรียนครูจะใช้เวลาในการตอบข้อสงสัยและทำโจทย์ต่างๆไปด้วยกันแอรอนแซมส์จบการศึกษาด้านชีวเคมีและครุศาสตร์จากการนำแนวคิด Flip Classroom มาใช้จนได้ผลจริงทำให้เขาได้รับรางวัลอันทรงเกียรติ Presidential Award สำหรับการสอนคณิตศาสตร์และวิทยาศาสตร์ในปี 2009 นอกจากช่วยฝึกอบรมครูในการสอนแนว Flip Classroom แล้วเขายังร่วมเขียนหนังสือ2 เล่มคือ Flip Your Classroom Reach Every Student in Every Class Every Day และ Flip Learning Gateway to Student Engagement
Aaron, what is a flipped classroom?
A flipped classroom is a classroom where instead of giving a lecture or direct instruction to the students live in the class, telling them new information, the teachers are recording that on a video prior to class. Students will view that prior to coming in class. So they come to class already with the information that they need, and the teachers can then help the students apply what they have learned and to take it into deeper ways of learning.
What if students don't understand the content of what you record in the first place?
Students will often have lots of questions about what they have learned because we can't expect them to get it on the first try, but you can expect them to bring those questions into class. So when I was a teacher in the classroom, the first 5 or 10 minutes of my class was simply answering the questions that students had about the content from the night before.
แนวคิดของ Flip Classroom เริ่มต้นมาตั้งแต่ช่วงปี 80 และมีการนำมาใช้และพัฒนาเรื่อยมาแอรอนแซมส์และโจนาธานเบิร์กแมนครูวิชาเคมีของโรงเรียน Woodland Park High School ที่รัฐโคโลราโดสหรัฐอเมริกาเป็นหนึ่งในผู้ที่ได้นำแนวคิดนี้มาใช้ในห้องเรียนเคมีของพวกเขาและพบว่า Flip Classroom ทำให้นักเรียนของพวกเขาเรียนได้ดีขึ้น
So for flipped classroom, actually this idea, it has been around for a while.
Sure.
What made you decide to actually apply it to your chemistry class in high school?
As a teacher who taught high school chemistry, a lot of my students, they would miss class for various reasons. They would be off on an athletic event or a debate tournament or things like that. Our students in the United States are very involved in things outside of school that pulls them away from class. So what I decided to do is to simply start recording my live lessons in my class and make those available to my students. And I found that I was not only reaching my own students, but other students from around the world were viewing my chemistry lessons and were learning as well. So what my colleague and I, we decided that using video as a teaching tool is very powerful. So we committed that in the 2007-2008 school year to pre-recording all of our lessons and making those available to our students. And we never stopped. We committed to doing it in 2007 and have not given a live lecture since.
Mr. Sims, what are you doing?
I'm balancing.
You're balancing. Oh, hey, we're talking about balancing chemical equations.
So students watch you online in their own bedrooms or in their own homes, and then they come to school. What happened in your flipped classroom?
Yeah, so what I found very quickly is that I got a lot of time back. So I was able to increase the number of laboratory activities in my chemistry lab by 50%. So that's a lot of additional laboratory application time that my students had. In addition, I was able to walk around the classroom and help my students when they struggled most. So in a traditional classroom, we do the easy stuff in class. We do the content delivery in class, and then we send them home with things that are more difficult for them cognitively speaking. So we do the easy stuff in class, we send them home with the hard material. By flipping the class, you send them home with the easy stuff, the information transfer, so that when they are in the classroom with a content area expert and an educational expert, that's when they can really apply what they've learned and struggle through some of the difficult questions when there's somebody there to help the students.
But shouldn't they try the hard part of learning at home on their own first before coming to class?
You know, I think it's best to provide students with the support structures that they need. So getting them exposed to the material ahead of time, that's something that all students can accomplish. All students can view a video at home. All parents can support their students viewing a video at home. Not all parents can support their students in, let's say, working through some difficult math that the parents may not have ever had or might not have had for many, many years. So providing students with something they're capable of doing at home and then providing the support that they need in class, you're not doing it for them, but you're helping them then and you're guiding them through that process. That's a very powerful way to learn.
So in your chemistry class, what would be the atmosphere of learning like?
The atmosphere is very chaotic, to be honest. It's very busy, it's very lively. You know, a lot of times we think of a classroom with a teacher standing in the front and rows of students sitting very quietly. My class did not look like that at all. There was no front of the classroom. There were workstations. There were a place for students to do paperwork. There was an assessment or a testing station. I had a laboratory area, and students would simply work on whatever they were ready to work on next. So it was very busy. Students were doing all sorts of different things, and I was simply moving around the room, talking to all the students, speaking to every student in every class every day.
What is the reaction of your students the first time you try flipping the classroom?
You know, initially they were kind of excited. They say, wow, this is interesting, this is different. The class time was much more active, and because they were kind of used to a very passive environment where they were just talked to and talked at, they weren't involved in the learning process. So they really appreciated being involved in the process. What was interesting is the novelty of using video as a teaching tool wore off very quickly because students, they access video all the time. It's on their phones, it's on their devices. YouTube is not something new and interesting to them, it's just something that's always there. So initially it was very interesting and exciting, and very quickly it just kind of became a part of the fabric of my classroom. It was just part of the way we did business, and the students really adapted very, very quickly, but appreciated the flexibility that it provided to them.